Bitches and gentlemen, it's showtime. It's your boy, G20 King Sarcasm. Y'all already know what it is, man. And welcome back to GM mode. Welcome back to franchise mode. Welcome back to NHL 20 here on the PS4. We are in here with the Edmonton Oilers, God help us mode, alright? We are just trying to fix this complete catastrophe of a hockey team that is unfortunately my favorite team. That's a curse. But anyways, we are still, we are halfway through, about a little bit more than halfway through, actually. We're about 50 games through our very first season, so the current year, 1920 season. We're in 2020 by now, in January. And we have 2 of 3 games coming up against the Flames. But basically, today, it looks like we are going to be finishing up the year. We're going to be finishing up the year, and I don't think we're going to make the playoffs. Realistically, we could still make it if we go on a little bit of a run. But it's going to be a little bit difficult. So, we are being offered Tyler Toffoli for Thomas Yurko and an exchange of 1 round of picks. Whoa. And they're retaining on Tyler Toffoli, too. Like, what? Yikes. Oh, hold on. Why is this being offered to me? I actually like this. I think I like this. He's 82 overall. It's a year left. Oh, my God. Oh, that is so tempting. That is so unbelievably tempting. But this comes back to another comment that I seen from last video, which is, you know, it might not be worth it to do something like this because, oh man, I really like this trade though. I feel like I'd be stupid not to do it. But at the same time, if we make the playoffs, do we realistically have a chance at winning is the thing. But man, for 1 year, Tyler Toffoli for Thomas Yurko. I mean, you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm doing it. We're going to go down. We're going to go down 1 round. But, I mean, whatever. Errors and lines. Go to roster moves. Shit. We're going to assign the best roster for now and see what they do with that. Because Puljujarvi now might be up. We go on a 2-game winning streak after that. I wasn't expecting such a freaking decision right off the bat, guys. Damn. We got a Tyler Toffoli trade, and here we go. These are our first 2 lines now. Draisaitl's back with Connor, who's dropped to a 94. I'm pretty sure he was 94 when we started. And Toffoli is on the first line, which brings Chiasson down a line. And Cashin, man, this might actually be a pretty darn good deal here. James Neal is offered the opportunity now to play a less significant minutes because 20 minutes per game for James Neal is just not freaking worth it. If we put Kara, that's gonna kill, all but kill the 4th line, so we're not gonna do. Man, I actually like this deal. It might really help us. Oof, this pairing doesn't work at all, so we're gonna do this. And where is our boy Evan Bouchard? Evan Bouchard is still a 79 overall. Chris Russell might be a guy that we look at trading here because he's a 79 overall. He does have a pretty decent cap hit. You know, realistically, if we can get a defenseman that's anywhere near his level via the roster moves, you know, in our system, it might be worth taking a look at. So what we're going to do is going to go here, and we're going to look at the system. Yeah, we could have Caleb Jones with some playing time. Okay, so there you go. We're going to start the video off with freaking 3 games of simming and some trades right off the bat. So what we're going to do here is trade Chris Russell, because we do not need his cap hit for a 3rd pairing guy, and I feel like he's the one who is destroying what am I looking for? Destroying our chemistry on the 3rd pair. So that's what we're going to do. And these are our offers. Our new trading partners, the Los Angeles Kings, want to offer me a pick and Martin Furk. Okay, that's actually not bad. I'm going to consider that. Oh my God. Okay, Nemesnikov and a 7th. That is not bad at all. We could just flat out get Jean-Gabriel Pajot or Cody Eakin. Nope, I don't want Cody Eakin at all. Hold on, let me see a little bit more about Mr. Nemesnikov, because that might be a move right here. Russell for Nemesnikov, who would be a good addition, I feel, to our... You know, that buys us 1 year. It's the same cap hit, but we have him only for this year. You know what, guys? I think we're making a playoff push. We're going to acquire a 7th, too. What if we ask the Rangers to make that a 6th? Just because I feel like it would be a little bit more in our favor. So if we do that, if we get a 6th instead of a 7th, what do you think about that, guys? Rejected. Okay, fine. I'll take the 7th. I'll take the fucking 7th. So that's going to give us one extra pick that we didn't have at the start of the video. It's a late pick, you know, granted, but it is a pick. So we have that. And now Chris Russell is off the roster, which means Caleb Jones can come up and get some playing time. Man, we are making progress here, boys. This is not... I've had other files with the Edmonton Oilers, and this is not at all how the other files have gone. So we're going to go to roster moves right here. We're going to go to the system, and we are going to get our boy Caleb Jones, and we are going to bring him up. Hold on. Yes, that is exactly what I want to do. Boom. Gonna get out. Gonna best lines the fuck out of this, and let's see what the computer does. I usually like to go best lines and then look at what it does and see what happens. Okay, so we have James Neal who switched. Cassian is now on the 3rd line. And Nemesnikov, hold on. What if we just do this? Yeah, because Cassian was working. Okay, good. Nemesnikov, I mean, he's a 3rd line scorer along with a 4th liner and a 3rd line scorer. So that's pretty decent. And Cassian is also a 3rd line scorer. I don't think any of these guys can actually take faceoffs. 75, not awful. 60 is awful. And Cassian cannot take faceoffs. So Nemesnikov, we could have some sort of Frankenstein line out here if we do this. And what if we do this? No, that still kills the chemistry. This could be an idea. We would have a 2-way forward with a playmaker and a power forward. Okay. And our 4th would be power forward, grinder, playmaker. Okay. You know what? I actually don't mind this. Does it kill? No. Oh, shit. That's not what I meant to do. I'm so sorry. Does it kill? No. The 4th line's chemistry is going to be just as garbage as it was. What about Brodziak? Can he take face-offs? Man, I don't really want to take Brodziak off the center if he can face off like that. So we're just going to keep it as is. Nemesnikov was going to be on the 2nd line. Granlund, actually, I don't think Granlund was meant to be there. Yeah, they put Cassian. So Cassian's going to take a huge demotion here. I think he started the video on the 2nd line. But, you know, you got to do what you got to do. I would just love to know what would help this freaking... What if we do this? What if we put Gagne in the middle? I feel like Gagne in the middle might be better. Gagne is a 71 face-off. What about Mr. Kara? Kara is a 68, so there you go. Just off of that alone, we're going to put Gagne in the middle. Okay, as far as the defensive pairings go, what does the computer not understand about having Evan Bouchard on the 2nd pair? I do not know, but Caleb Jones shoots what? Caleb Jones shoots left, so that is who is going to take the can. The left-hand shot, they are... Yep, okay, so the left-hand shot. Mr. Manning, get the fuck off the ice and give my boy Jones some ice time. So there you go. We made some room on the roster. And what about if we go to forwards? Puljujarvi, I think, is a sniper. So if we made Puljujarvi a 4th liner instead of Kara, that might actually help us, but... I don't feel like that's enough playing time for Puljujarvi. I feel like that might hurt his development a little bit. So we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. We're going to let Puljujarvi finish the season on the Condors. Speaking of which, I forgot to check the lines. Okay, no chemistry gains or losses here. Merity is still developing. Puljujarvi is now an 80 overall. Ooh, shit. That changes everything because Puljujarvi being an 80 overall... Bringing him up would give Yamamoto the 1st line playing time. So this is exactly what we're going to do. Let's go to roster moves. We're going to do this. This is an interesting freaking build that we're doing right here. I feel like Cave can go down. We don't need to carry him. Granlund, we're gonna keep bad Granlund because you can still have him. I feel like Gagne out here should be playing. Archibald, it doesn't really matter, so we can have him sit because we do need someone. And I think I'm gonna bring down Puljujarvi, who has 9 goals this season. Oh damn! I feel like that's a decent. He's a 3-star defense. Hold on. What about other options? What about who's playing on this? What about Gagne? Gagne is a 3-star. Oh, defense. He has 9 points. So it actually is going to be Sam Gagne that we know because play styles. Okay, never mind. Fuck it. Fuck it. We're just going to send Kara down. Sorry, Jujar. Fuck it. We're going to send it. And, okay, so we lost Puljujarvi to the New Jersey Devils, but, I mean, whatever. There's some cap space that we didn't have, I guess. And here comes... Oh, I forgot to bring up Puljujarvi. I did all of this. I just sent people down without bringing up Puljujarvi. I'm an idiot. Oh, my God. Wow. Well, that is interesting. We're going to go to the system and bring up Mr. Jesse Puljujarvi because now, like I said, that he's an 80 overall. He could improve our lines. And you know what? Edmonton needs someone competitive, man. Just the fan base needs a competitive team, so I wasn't going to go for it. And I don't feel like I've made, like, you know, quote-unquote go-for-it trades or go-for-it moves. But at the same time, we have improved our roster here, and we've improved our chances. I would like it. First of all, if Puljujarvi could get some fucking playing time. Okay, thank you. That's much better. I did not call up Puljujarvi to have him sit on the 4th line. Or not on the 4th line, sit on the bench altogether. So we have a 2-way forward with a sniper. And if I swear we have a playmaker on the, there you go, Sam Gagne. Would this help? It would not help. Okay. So we're going to do that. What if we actually do this? That's going to hurt chemistry. Okay. And maybe Nemesnikov? Okay, that's a thing we can think about. We can absolutely think about this. Yes, I'm going to do that. Nemesnikov's going to go down a line. Actually, maybe playing Nemesnikov with Puljujarvi would be good. You know, Nugent Hopkins, though, he's not listed as a playmaker, but he can actually make passes, so we're going to go and have Puljujarvi on the 2nd line, and if we switch them around, it hurts chemistry, so we're not going to do that. What about defense? What part of Evan Bouchard is on the 2nd pair, don't you understand? Caleb Jones is on the 3rd. Okay, so I feel like we've made some real progress here by allowing Puljujarvi some playing time because now he's an 80. I mean, I like what we've done. I like what we've done so far, man. That Tyler Toffoli trade, you know, like I said, it literally just bought us a year of $4 million. It got us out from under that, and it improved our roster for this year. So you know what? It wasn't a huge risk, and overall we did Casey Cizikas in a 4th for what? No, get out. Get out, New York. What the hell was that? Okay. That was really interesting. Oh, Coleman. No, I'm not going to do that. That's fine. That's fine. I feel like that was a good trade. Oh, what is this? That is a trade. And yeah, okay. That's not a huge trade. I mean, it's just Andreas Janssen. Whoa. And a 7th. Oh, but they want 2 good picks, though, for it. And Sam Gagne. I don't really care about Sam Gagne, but I don't really want to part ways with 2 third-round picks. It might, you know, they might not become anything. Darcy Kemper, don't need him. They might not become anything 3rd-round picks, but I don't want to just get rid of everything. Now, what about this? Now they want still 2/3 and bad. No, still 2/3 and bad Granlund. This is exactly the same trade. Toronto. Actually, they improved their pick, I think. I don't think they were giving us a 3rd for Andreas Janssen. Because Andreas Janssen is a decent prospect here. Top 6 forward potential. We actually could make this work. He's a sniper. 3.2 for 4 years. He's a top 6 potential. He is 25, though, so he's not gonna... Yeah, no, he's not gonna grow. Sorry, Sorry. I'd love to get Janssen on the team, but that's just not responsible to trade two good assets for that. So we're not going to do that. David Savard. Oh, man, they are sending me picks right now. Not picks, but trade offers right now that are actually really tempting, man. But I'm not going to do it. I want to do this the right way, like I said, and just not trade everyone for everything. I don't feel like I should accept every trade that has a player that I like. I feel like that's a quick way to eat shit. But right now, we passed the 30-win mark before the trade deadline, which is good considering where we were at when we started the season. That was a trade update. And there you go. We're starting to win hockey games now. Andreas Janssen and a 7th for 1/3 in Granlund. Oh, see, now we're talking, Toronto. Now we are talking. But the thing is, still, is that Andreas Janssen is not going to grow much beyond his 81 because he, like I said, he's 25, and they stop growing at mid-26 to 27. So he's a third-line scorer. He has 19 points this season. Man, at 3.2, worst comes to worst, he would actually be a good third-line option / second-line option for 4 years. Andreas Janssen, man, I really like this. I actually really like this, man. Fuck, dude. I don't know what... He's a sniper. He's a sniper. I feel like we already have snipers on the team. Man, this is so tough. I know either way I go with this, people are going to crucify me, but I'm going to decline the trade offer because I really want to hold on to my third. I feel like it's not worth giving up assets. Now, a 2nd and a 4th from Carolina. This is some trade deadline for Bag Granlund in 2/3. So they basically want to give me a 2nd for... Yeah, they want to trade up, but then trade down at the same time, and they would offer me Granlund, or I would have to give them Granlund to do that. I'm going to say no, because we're getting dubs right now, so that's not going to happen for us. But right now, man, the Flame, I don't want to deal with the Flames. Don't even fucking call me anymore. Okay, 34 wins at the trade deadline. And I think our Tyler Toffoli trade is going to be our deadline move, guys. I think we're just going to go and we're going to simulate to the end of the season, and that's going to be pretty much it. And of course, we lose 2 games as soon as we get by the trade deadline right now, but we could still make the playoffs, man. We already have 35 wins. The Pacific is pretty weak. There's breaking news. The Tampa Bay Lightning fired their coach. Whoa. They fired their head coach too. Yikes. Okay. That was a piece of news right there, but it looks like, the Oilers might make the playoffs. Typically, when I make an Oilers build, we miss the playoffs on year 1, and the Lightning only have 37 wins. Well, they have 38 now because they beat us. But, okay. I mean, I guess you would fire your coach. It's pretty close to the playoffs, and I guess they're not making it in the Atlantic. But right now in the Pacific, I feel like 41 wins could very well land us a playoff spot. I hope it does. Hopefully it's a divisional spot, because I don't think we're getting a wild card with... that losing streak might have cost us the entire fucking deal. Hold on. Oh, fuck! No! We missed the playoffs by 1 fucking point. Fuck. Okay, I still like my Tyler Toffoli trade. It still doesn't change my opinion. Look at this. 37 goals, 60 assists for 97 points. That's a pretty realistic stat line for Connor McDavid. So I kind of like that. But, man, that really stinks. That is just... that hurts, man. That last losing streak that we had just killed everything. And the Flames, of all people, fucking eliminated us in the last game of the season. Oh, we were playing them for the playoff spot, too. Look at that. That sucks. That fucking sucks. That game decided who made the playoffs. and they fucking won it. Okay. All right. You know what? It happens. It happens. Now, I think what I'm going to do is simulate the playoffs and go through the draft lottery. And at that point, what's going to happen is I'm going to go ahead and end the video there. So that's what I think I should do. Let me know if you guys would like a different format, but I really like this. Playoff favorites is the Chicago Blackhawks, huh? Okay, the Leafs are taking on the Bruins in the first round. Big fucking surprise. The Panthers and the Penguins. The Caps and Sabres. The Sabres made the playoffs. Interesting. Okay, the bunch of jerks are taking on the Philadelphia Flyers. And out west, we got the Jets and the Stars, the Hawks and the Flames, the Knights and the Canucks, and the Sharks might actually do something, but they are going up against demigod Nathan MacKinnon. So I don't think it's going to happen for them. I don't think so, but we're going to basically just have a quick statistical update, and I like to look at my stats using the lines because it gives you a perspective of who should have done what on the first line. Unless they just don't show up. Okay, cool. We're going to press X. So on the first line, we had Leon Draisaitl, who didn't spend the entire season on the first line because we shake things up halfway through, put him on the second line for a little bit, but still a point a game player, over a point a game, 40 goals, decent freaking season, decent season. Can we change players from here? We cannot. Okay, so we're going to have to do it like this. Connor McDavid, we already seen his stats. Tyler Toffoli, I'm not going to look at his statistics because it doesn't matter because he joined the team late. As far as Jesse Puljujarvi is concerned, he played 31 games with the big team and only had 13 points, only 6 goals. So that is not very good for Jesse, but hopefully it gave him a little bit of experience and hopefully it'll work. What about Mr. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins? Yes, another 50-point season for Nuge, but one of the most underrated players in the league. I feel like no one really talks about Nuge. When they talk about the Oilers, they're like, yo, it's McDavid and Draisaitl, and I'm like, Nuge also, please consider Nuge, thank you, because he's there and he's huge. Huge Nuge, we call him here. We don't really do that, but anyway, Chiasson's gonna be here, almost a 40-point season for him after he bounced all over the lineup this year, so that's a pretty good point total for someone who bounced this much. As far as Cashin goes, I didn't trade Cashin. I know there was a comment last video saying trade Cashin, but whatever, his contract was expiring. We didn't need to get from under him. Kyle Brodziak was out here with 22 points. Okay, that's not the greatest performance out there. As far as Nemesnikov, he also joined the team late, but oof, that was not a good set of stats. Bad Granlund had, okay, about 30 points. That's pretty decent. What about Mr. Gagne, Sam Gagne, 17 points. I would have liked him in the 20s. What about James Neal? James Neal is the big one here. He still had 45 points despite being pretty low in the lineup at times in the season, and we are still paying him for another 3 seasons after this, so that is not ideal. So he finished the season on the 4th line, still scored 20 goals, so you know what, for James Neal, considering it's him or Lucic, I think I'll take James Neal, but then again, Lucic made the playoffs and we didn't, so there you go. As far as Clefbaum goes, Clefbaum with a 30-point season, pretty freaking decent right there. I like that, Oscar. How much are we paying you? Okay, we are still paying you for another 3 years, so I'm happy with that. Adam Larson still being paid for another year. That's going to be a little bit of a problem next season, but hey, still a plus. Not really a point getter. As far as Darnell Nurse goes, Darnell, who just signed an extension with us, 25 points, minus 17. That's not great. I think that is the worst plus-minus of his career. It is. But whatever, he was playing with a rookie, I guess, and Evan Bouchard being a rookie, he's now an 80 overall. He has 21 points. Okay, minus 16 again, but yo, 21 points as a rookie defenseman. I like it. I actually like it. What about Caleb Jones, who also had his rookie season? He is out here with 31 games played. He only had 5 points, but yo, he was a plus. One of the few defensemen that actually was a plus on this team, so we'll take it. We'll take it. It might have helped his development a little bit. And Matt Benning, I don't really care what he did. But, okay, never mind. I do care what he did. He had almost 20 points. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. As far as our scratches go, I don't think Archibald and Manning played much, so it's not really worth it. Mike Smith had probably an awful season. Actually, I take that back. 9 to... Okay, that's... All right, Smitty, shit. So that's pretty good. And as far as our overpaid Koskinen goes... Not as good. Not as good, man. That's, okay. Wow. We've had some trouble here in Edmonton, but I feel like we're on a good trajectory. Like I said, I'm going to go ahead and simulate to the draft lottery, and we're going to see what happens then. And the reason why I'm doing this is that it might bring different comments, depending on where we land in the lottery, and it might actually help you guys with your comments based on what we're doing. So guys don't have to speculate and say things like, oh, if you get this pick, do this, that pick, do that. We're just going to find out what happens. Oh, Bakersfield made the playoffs. That's interesting. Should we just stop the sim and see what happens to them? We should stop this. Actually, they're down 2-0. Fuck them. They're going to lose. It's fine. I probably should have sent Puljujarvi down there along with Jones. Oops, that's a mistake right there. I should have done that. I could have done that, but I forgot that was a thing. I feel like in past games, though, it did hurt your players' growth if you put them in the AHL just for the playoffs. So I think that's why I don't. The Philadelphia Flyers win the 2020 Stanley Cup. Okay, and their AHL team won the Calder Cup. That is a clean sweep for the Flyers organization. The cap hit. Ooh, yes, sir. Thank you. More cap for us. Let's see what happens with the draft lottery. We should have it soon. There it is. Los Angeles wins the draft lottery. Oh my God! Oh my God! The NHL did it again. We missed the playoffs by 1 point. And here we are with the 2nd overall pick. Let's fucking go! Oh my goodness, boys. Yikes, people are gonna be so mad. Oh my God. Oh, that is fucked. That is absolutely fucked, and I love it. Oh, this is rigged. This is so rigged, boys. Yikes. Okay. We're gonna end it right here. End it right fucking here, because we just got super lucky. Coyotes. Oh my God. We leapfrogged all those teams for the 2nd overall pick. Oh, that is one of my luckiest draft lotteries ever. And people are going to be pissed because it's the Oilers, and it's happened to us like 30 times over the last 5 years. But it's all good. It's all good. We're going to take it, man. 2nd overall pick. So you guys let me know, man. You guys let me know. Like I said, that changed the comments real quick, didn't it? That changed the fucking comments of this video, because now we have a huge decision. Do we try to trade that 2nd overall pick, get 1st overall, and get Alexis Lafreniere, who I think is a playmaker, so that wouldn't actually work too well with Connor? Or do we just take the 2nd overall pick, take the best player available, and see where we go from there? You guys let me know in the comments, and I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, please hook your boy up and punch the like button in the face. Spend the hell out of it, comment, and subscribe. I'm G20, man. As always, I love you guys, and I'm out this bitch. Peace.